What is up, homies? Welcome back to another trailer reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are reacting to the first official trailer for X-Men 97. If you're unaware, we have actually been going back and rewatching the entire run of X-Men, the animated series from 1992. You can watch all of those uncut episodes on Patreon, literally episode by episode. We went through it over the course of I would say maybe like a year and a half or 2 years. It was a really, really fun time. There are some gems hidden throughout those reactions, really fun stuff.
Yes,
if you watch the uncut versions on YouTube, those are also fun, but if you want to see the whole thing, episode by episode, Patreon is where it's at.
If you start watching X-Men, the original animated series right now, get on it now because you got about a month. You got about a month to power through 5 seasons, 76 episodes like we've been doing over a long time. You have a month left to go to then be caught up for X-Men 97. And you're going to want to do that because X-Men 97 is just going to pick it up right where it left off. So do that and join it. And it's all going to be on Patreon. Everything we've done is going to be on Patreon to begin with. And then eventually we'll roll it out onto YouTube. So
absolutely. I have heard from multiple people say, if you haven't finished X-Men the animated series, there's a spoiler in the trailer. We've had 30 years. It's okay.
It's not considered a spoiler at this point.
It's not a spoiler anymore.
Also, one last thing. I've already seen this trailer, you guys. I accidentally watched it. I have to mention this. I watched it because it just started playing on my social media today. And as you guys will see, we have it queued up here at 0 seconds. It starts with like a TV. It starts showing you old footage of the original X-Men show. So this just started playing on my Instagram. And I thought I was watching a promo for X-Men, the animated series that they have on Disney Plus. I thought Disney Plus just put out a promo. And as I started watching it, I was like, oh, snap, this is new footage. And this was just like, it's not a super long trailer. I'm like, well, I just saw this stuff. This is from the new show. So,
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. Count us down, Adam.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Watch the series finale
It's awesome.
of X-Men next
That's
Saturday
cool.
morning.
Great.
Check your local listing.
Yeah, very cool.
I'm grateful to have the chance to say
Professor X dies, you guys. That's the spoiler. We're 5 episodes away.
I kind of figured that's what it was.
Yeah.
Fate lies in our
It's got that weird
hands now.
animation too.
Really weird
God
animation.
damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't wait to see these mutants in action here.
We have to stay vigilant.
Daily
Oh,
Bugle.
dude, it sounds
The
so
professor
good.
entrusted us with his dream.
Okay.
Does.
All right.
Crispy.
No matter how dark it is,
Look at the framing. Look at these shots.
we
Yeah.
must believe in each other.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Bob, keep buzzing in my ear.
Yeah, Wolverine sounds too different. Sounds too different than from 30 years ago.
Oh,
Bishop.
nice. Oh, okay.
Dudes.
Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here.
My X-Men.
Oh, this looks so rad.
Oh my God. God. That's going to be so fucking cool.
Magneto.
The last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because he's running the X-Men. Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
God. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Pregnant ass Jean Grey. Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That
Wow.
looks good. See, okay, so here was my concern with the show. I'm not a big fan of the CG animated, the cell-shaded 3D trying to be sold as 2D animation.
Right.
Yeah.
And there might be some in the show, and I think there is, but for what they're doing, I think it looks freaking awesome. I think it looks so
think
cool.
People have been pointing out that maybe the shot where Cyclops says, "To me, my X-Men,"
Yeah.
and everybody jumps into frame. If you guys rewatch it right now, like silently when it comes up,
I'm
that
rewatching
may be
it,
that cell-shaded CG that we're talking about, because you can kind of see the way that some of the characters sort of deform and bend and shape.
Jump in,
it's like,
right.
it looks like it could be that, but a lot of these shots, like basically the remainder of the shots, look like they are hand drawn. Sort of 2D animated.
I think this looks a little bit more like Invincible than it looks like What If. And that's what I wanted to look. I want it to look more like Invincible than What If.
Yeah.
So and I know they use CG animation in Invincible, so I'm okay with it as long as they sell it properly. I just don't like it when everything looks stiff and awkward and it doesn't move correctly and the lips don't line up like it does in What If sometimes.
Totally.
And this looks like they're delivering here. It looks so fun. I'm rewatching this trailer and it looks so damn good.
It almost kind of reminds me.
Charging Wolverine's claws is the coolest shit
incredible.
I've seen in a long
Get
time.
out of here. That is so cool. I have seen like that anime X-Men, the animated series opening, like that anime style one. There's certain shots here that kind of like remind me a little bit of that too. So it seems like they're trying to obviously make it look clean, obviously make it look dynamic, but also make sure that it still maintains a little something from the 90s. But of course, no matter what, it's going to look quote unquote better and different in you, right? Like that's just an inevitability. It's also interesting hearing some of the voices because some of the voices sound similar. And some of the voices do sound different. Like Wolverine sounds different. It's of course very because the actor who does the voice of Wolverine has obviously aged 30 years. And that's just how time works, folks. People
that's
sound
just how
different.
it works, y'all. I think it looks awesome. I think it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this show being done with better production. And I don't want to trash talk the original 97, but sometimes the original 92 X-Men are hard to watch with the animation constraints that they have and everything that happened. But I will say, not to toot our own horn, but I'm super happy we watched and are currently watching all of the original X-Men cartoon.
Same.
Because I feel like this hits so much harder now that we've gone through all of that. I'm like, oh, this is it. This is amazing payoff. Yeah, I'm super excited. Super duper excited.
I missed this the first time I saw this, but when they're like stepping into this club or whatever, Wolverine has that red flannel on, baby. He's got that classic casual movie look. You guys are if you're watching this right now on our YouTube channel, you're missing out if you haven't been watching X-Men with us because we have inside jokes about it now. We have desires and dreams and wishes that we're going to see. We're going to see in X-Men 97. Man, just rewatching this trailer silently, like it really looks like they nailed it. It could be Flash animated. I feel like that's how they do any 2D animated show these days. Is they use Flash animation.
Flash doesn't even exist anymore.
No. Whatever the process is.
How fucking old are you, Hector? Goddamn.
Yeah, right. Whatever the process is, I'm just so happy with. You know what I mean? It's like it's 2D, but it's like because they rig characters and they move them that way, and as opposed to like
I get it. Yeah.
Anyway, the point is yes, I'm right there with you, Augustine. Like we have powered through X-Men the animated series and have gotten connected to these characters. So that when we are hearing them or seeing little glimpses of them in this trailer, and then even just hearing the music like upgraded to that orchestral style, I'm like so fucking hyped, dude. I loved that Deadpool trailer, but again, Gambit charging Wolverine's claws, that moment is cooler than any individual moment in the Deadpool trailer. Sorry, like that's that little kid shit. It's the coolest thing.
You know
ever.
what I also can't wait to see and hope they are in these episodes? Nightcrawler and Colossus. They're my other two favorite mutants. I really want to see what they do with them, or I hope that they're in somewhere. So
I mean, they all look great, dude. We're seeing Morph, Bishop on the team, like Storm's got that haircut. The favorites are there.
I love the change that they did to Morph, actually. I think we should talk about that because he's not just some goofy looking guy. He's this different, just kind of like white head, white nose-shaped head, really.
Right.
And
which I think is really cool.
The character is going to be, wasn't really in the original 90s show, but it was funny because as we've been watching it too, we've talked about like Mystique. Every time she's popped up in the show as well, her and Morph have that similar, they're shapeshifters and they can literally even change their gender
molecule.
And we molecule, so we talked about that conversation with like, there's been some updates to Nightcrawler's parentage in the comic books. And to have Morph in the show, we've heard, because the news came out today when this trailer came out earlier today, that Morph is going to be a non-binary character, neither male nor female. That makes sense. Makes so much sense because it's that sci-fi character.
Right.
But now I feel like society has caught up to like that concept too, because there are real world people walking around who are also non-binary. They're neither male nor female or somewhere in between or both or whatever. So it's really cool that Morph's going to be able to like have that role and that the character of Morph has evolved too. Because like you said, Augustine, it's not the weird looking dude with the sunken eyes who originally was supposed to be killed off in the first episode with anxiety issues and had this whole trauma. Like every good X-Men character has all this trauma, dude. We just saw an episode with Storm. She's got one more trauma now.
Yeah.
She didn't marry Archon of Palamacus. There's so much happening with these characters.
Palamacus.
Such a horrible
Jesus Christ.
But I feel prepped. I feel ready. I feel ready. I feel ready.
I feel really ready. I feel really, really ready for this.
Well, the other thing I saw on social media is that I didn't read any specific interview or anything like that, but apparently the producers of this show are like, we're really going to have Cyclops step up. We're really sort of upgrading him. And Cyclops fans are like, finally. They're like, we've been waiting for forever, dude.
Of course. I mean, when you think about it, the people who are making this show are like us and grew up watching it every day on Fox Kids.
Yes.
So, of course, they went back and rewatched it and went, yeah, why is the leader of the X-Men so not involved in so much of the story?
Yeah, I know.
Especially when you have Magneto taking over as someone who's like overseeing the X-Men. The leader should be the one who's protecting all of his players from someone who has a very checkered, questionable past and maybe doesn't have the best intentions for the team, or will send them off and have them go do things that are also very questionable, and he'll have to go, no, we're not doing that. We're the X-Men. We're not the Brotherhood. Like, that's not how we play the game here, Magneto. So it's gonna be cool. I can't wait.
Dude, that little flick that Gambit does as he charges his card, the close up of his hand.
It's so cool. Yeah.
Dope as hell. It's dope as hell. And
it's so
we
rad.
also, while watching the show, we've talked about how like Jean Grey didn't get enough to do.
Right.
And in this, she's pregnant. So we're not seeing her in her costume like she's on the team. I wonder if the show's gonna have her go through a pregnancy, give birth, and then like, what's the evolution of the Jean Grey character? Where where are we going to go with that? It's just very, 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 very exciting.
It is.
I'm so happy that this show exists. It's great.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be incredible.
Oh,
real
quick too. I think at the beginning of the trailer, I think we see Callisto, leader of the Morlocks, like pull a kid into the
She's
alleyway.
in the shadows. I was about to call that out. Yeah,
she's in the shadows,
like guiding a little Morlock down into the shadows.
Nice.
And if you're watching this and you're like, I don't remember who's the Callisto character, get on Disney Plus, start watching X-Men the animated series, get on our Patreon. We will watch it with you. It's a good damn time, and we'll see you in March.
We'll laugh. We'll have a good time. Honestly, like, I wouldn't have powered through the show if it wasn't for you guys. So watch it with us. It really makes it a lot more kind of worthwhile. Yeah. And even when it like gets pretty bad, we have fun with it. So get over there, man. Yeah, get over there. We have a silly goose time.
Yeah, absolutely. And then obviously come back on March 20th when the show premieres. We'll have Uncut Reactions every single week as the show kind of rolls out. It is a 10-episode season, so that'll be really cool. And they did say that, if all goes well, then there will be more episodes. I would imagine at this point, you've kind of already made the decision that you're going to do more because the hype level for this thing is going to be off the chain. So it'll be nuts. But of course, let us know, what are you looking forward to seeing? Is there any other characters that either did or did not appear in the original X-Men the Animated Series that you would like to see? Let us know down in the comments below. Check out the Uncut Reactions for the entire series on our Patreon. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.